Welcome back to another video of Dustin and Paige. And today we are in Hilton Head, South Carolina.
We are. Hilton Head has actually been on my list for, a couple years now?
Yeah.
Every spring and summer, I'm like, I always try to get us like a little trip up here, but we haven't found the time. But I'm super excited. I came here when I was like a wee little kid with my family. I don't remember much or anything. So I figured it would be fun for us to kind of get away. We're actually celebrating 10 years.
10-year wedding anniversary.
It's crazy. Time flies.
It
crazy,
does.
crazy. So we're up here just making the most of it, celebrating 10 years. We figured a little anniversary trip up to Hilton Head would just be fun. I hear it's beautiful in the spring. The weather today is like so good. It's not going to get out of the 60s.
No, it's like 65 today.
Yeah. So normally people come for like a beach trip. It's a little too cold to be beaching it, but we're just gonna walk around and explore. The first morning we're starting out, we made our way over to Sea Pines.
Yep.
It's kind of like a resort.
It's a resort.
I guess. It's just the Sea Pines Resort, and it has Harbour Town and then the Harbour Town Lighthouse. If you've seen pictures of Hilton Head, you've seen the Harbour Town Lighthouse. Yeah. So we're just checking that out, checking out all the shops and restaurants this morning, and just kind of walking around and then making the most of it. We have to get back to our house this afternoon. Yeah. For those who celebrate, it's Master Sunday.
It's Master's weekend. And it's Sunday today.
Yes. So we're going to try to just cram the morning, see all we can see this morning, and then get back to our Airbnb to watch the final round of the Masters. So.
And in 2 days, we're coming back here for a practice round for the RBC Heritage.
Yes.
And really looking forward to coming over here and checking that out.
Yes, yes. If you don't know, we're like super big golf people. He plays golf. I love watching it. I grew up like my family, they love golf. It's just kind of like something we've always done and always watched. Yep. So super excited to go check that out. It worked out with the timing of our trip that we could go watch the RBC. So super excited about that, but we're just gonna go walk around and explore and make the most of this beautiful day.
Okay, so we just left Harbour Town. And Harbour Town, this is kind of new to us as well, as we're showing you.
Yeah.
Harbour Town was kind of like a little square. It has the lighthouse. It has little shops and some food. You can knock that out in about an hour.
Yeah.
And but we weren't hungry because we already ate breakfast this morning, and we ate at a place called Nectar this morning that Paige took me to, and this place was great.
So good. Yes, it was so good. I was just craving like a traditional, just like Southern traditional breakfast where it was like eggs and sausage and biscuits, and I think we both got the same thing, didn't we?
We did. Except
We
I got
did.
bacon and she got sausage.
We did, yep.
But
It was awesome. The biscuits there, oh my goodness, they were so good. The bacon was kind of smoky. That was the only thing, like a little smoky, but I would honestly give that place 10 out of 10.
I would go back.
I loved it. And then I also got an iced coffee. It's kind of cooler today, but I did get an iced coffee. I think it was like the lavender latte. I've never gotten a lavender coffee, and it was really, really good. So I definitely recommend that. And then just the Southern breakfast was 10 out of 10. So
Yes.
that was awesome. We had breakfast, and then like Dustin said, we went down, explored Harbour Town. Harbour Town is like a little place in Sea Pines. It's where the lighthouse is, and the lighthouse is just kind of the center, and everything else is just kind of on the water all around it. Really pretty. Just, it's really cool. My favorite part is they have like a bunch of shops, but outside all of the shops, they have like rocking chairs set up. So you can just kind of like sit in the rocking chairs and hang out and overlook the water and look at the lighthouse. That was just really pretty. I definitely recommend that. But we have a few more hours to kill before we're making it back to the house. So I'm like, let's go rent some bikes.
Yeah.
I want to go bike riding there. In Sea Pines, there's the nature preserve. It's like 600 acres, and it's supposed to have like biking trails, walking trails. You know us, we got to get out in nature.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's go bike for a couple hours. So we're going to go rent some bikes and then hit the trails.
Yep.
Getting geared up and ready to ride. Oh my gosh. Dustin had to get a basket. I'm jealous. I want a basket. You hanging in there back there?
I'm hanging in. I'm a lot better at riding a bicycle
It's hard to ride with one hand.
than I am ice skating. I know that much.
Yeah, you might have me on riding a bike.
I don't know, you're doing pretty good. You got the camera and you're bicycling.
What a pretty day. Here he comes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're quicker on that bike than you are on the bicycle.
You ain't kidding. I'm a pro bicycler.
Oh my gosh, this is so pretty.
Okay, so we've made it to the Nature Preserve Trail out here.
We made it.
And Sea Pine Island. Mm-hmm. And it's just beautiful. It was like a 2-mile ride from the bike shop. We had to kind of figure out where we were going. We had to pull out the map real quick and be like, all right, there's a couple turns here and there.
Yeah.
But it's just beautiful weather today, beautiful, just beautiful scenery out here, and we're just enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like Dustin said, we had about a 2-mile cruise, but that's nothing. On a bike, it's like, it's nothing. So I'm excited. That's one of the things that I read most about Hilton Head is it's super bikeable. Like the whole island is just all within like bike riding distance, and we love getting out and riding bikes. So I'm super excited. We're just gonna go check it out. I keep looking like in front of me because this trail is just so pretty. I wasn't expecting this. So we're just gonna go cruise around for a little bit, make the most of the rest of our afternoon, and just soak it up.
Yep.
Okay, so we made it back to the Airbnb and we just got the Masters going. So we're about to chill and watch Sunday Masters. Dustin's already in a spot.
Yes, I am.
But first, we have to eat. Well, I don't know about we, but we stopped and got some takeout. Oh my gosh. Your shrimp tacos look killer.
Let me go look these things.
We got some takeout, shrimp tacos, and then open that one for me, please. I think we got fish, blackened fish tacos. I Googled best seafood tacos in Hilton Head, and this place came up. And then we got some like spicy sauce on the side. So we're about to eat some food, hang out, watch some golf. Best Sunday ever. Yeah. We'll see y'all later.
Okay, so last time you saw us, we were eating our tacos, watching the Masters, and it's gotten a little late now.
Yeah, that was a few hours ago.
The Masters are a little late, but since then, yeah, we've had our tacos, we watched some golf, and we actually went down to the beach as the sun was going down.
We did.
And, now we're back at the house and just wrapping up day one here.
Yeah, it was such a good, we were like on the way down to the beach and I was just like thinking about, I feel like today was such a blur, but it was such a good day. So far I've loved Hilton Head. It's been so pretty. I know a lot of people come like during the summertime when it's a little bit warmer, but the weather has been, springtime has been so nice. We had the best weather today. It even got like cold when we were down at the beach, and Dustin thought this was his player sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's been hijacked.
This sweatshirt hated to see me coming. So I like stole his sweatshirt. But the weather has been so nice. We had such a cool day. Pretty much we spent the morning exploring Sea Pines. Yeah. Exploring that whole resort community. There's all kinds of stuff to do in Sea Pines. We checked out Harbour Town, checked out the Harbour Town Lighthouse, all the little shops down there. There's a ton of restaurants. Had one of my favorite breakfasts from any of our trips.
Yeah. Oh, Nectar.
Nectar. I loved Nectar. It was so good. So that was awesome. And then we grabbed the place that we stopped on the way to the house, that was called, I think it was called Benny's Coastal Kitchen. Yeah. We got in the car after we rode bikes and I Googled best seafood tacos in Hilton Head, and that was one of the places that popped up. And we pulled into the place and it was awesome. It was right on the water, right on like the marsh. And we were kind of in a hurry. We were just getting takeout because we were trying to come home to watch the golf. But that place at sunset, I bet, is such a vibe. It was so cool. The atmosphere, it's huge. It had like 2 stories and an outdoor. Didn't it have like games and all kinds of stuff?
Yeah, it had like outdoor eating. It had like little speakers hung up in the tree. And then, they had games like everywhere for, you know, if you wanted to bring your kids along. And it had like cornhole and it had all kinds of fun stuff to do there.
And it had like chairs and like swings and
overlooks like a marsh and
yes, everywhere down here. I haven't read a Nicholas Sparks book in a hot minute, but like everywhere in Hilton Head is just giving me like Nicholas Sparks vibes. But that place, if you are in Hilton Head, I would definitely recommend it for like sunset, for like a sunset dinner or something. It was awesome. We literally just hung out outside while we waited on like our takeout. We were probably there 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was quick. We got our food quick.
We just like walked around, checked it out, explored. So I definitely recommend the food too. Was so good. We got shrimp tacos and fish tacos.
Yeah.
And then just like split them. And the fish tacos, the blackened fish tacos were probably the best fish tacos I've ever had. They were so good. So I definitely recommend that. And then, we pretty much just came back, watched some golf, chilled out, ate some food. And then we're staying in Folly Beach. I think Folly Field. So we had access down to Folly Field Beach and it was so pretty. We walked down there tonight and just kind of like walk down the beach a little bit. It's super private. There's like not very many people down there. So that was really nice. Just kind of walking and checking out the water and just kind of ending the night with a little sunset on the beach. So I think we're wrapping up day 1. We're pretty tired. So I think we're just gonna kind of chill. And then tomorrow we're going to, I think, ride some bikes again. That was my favorite part of today.
You left out when we were riding our bikes today. We were riding through the little preserve.
The Sea Pines Nature Reserve, I think.
We saw 2 big alligators just on the side of the road.
We did. That was kind of spooky. I've never seen an alligator. We live in Florida, but like I've never seen an alligator, number 1, that big, and number 2, that close.
I've seen one in Florida back in my old job. There was just one on the side of the road and it was gigantic. And this is about the same size as what that one was right there.
But this one was kind of spooky because it was like on the bank and it was like side-eyeing it. Like it like was kind of in the water, but like it wouldn't take his eyes off. Like he was watching.
We didn't get that close to him. I zoomed in with my cell phone and took a picture of it.
We got a little too close for me, but it felt close. But that was really cool. Riding around in the nature preserve, seeing the gators. We saw deer. I forgot we saw deer.
Saw deer.
So riding bikes was one of my favorite things that we did today. So I think we're going to go do that tomorrow and just check out some of the places that we didn't see today. So I'm super excited.
That sounds good to me.
Come hang out with us tomorrow. See ya.
Day 2 here in Hilton Head, and right now we're in Coligny Park, which, what can we say? We have another beautiful morning here. We've already eaten a good breakfast at Java Burrito this morning.
Yes.
We're at Coligny Park right now. It's a beautiful day. We saw a famous golfer when we were at Java.
We did. So like we mentioned last night, we're here for the RBC. And the Masters just wrapped yesterday. So I guess all the golfers are starting to like head to Hilton Head because we were coming out of Java Burrito and then one of the guys was going in and we were like double taking, but it was just cool.
We didn't bother him. We're
No.
he's out with his girlfriend or wife, and we're just gonna let him be a normal person, and I'll bug him tomorrow at the tournament when I see him.
Yep, just trying to catch a burrito for breakfast.
Yep.
But like Dustin said, it's morning 2 in Hilton Head. We're at Coligny Park. We've just kind of been walking around a little bit. It's beautiful. On every list, this is the most popular place. The prettiest beach in Hilton Head and the most popular beach. So we're just checking that out, exploring. It's beautiful weather. So I think we're just gonna walk around. We just had breakfast. Java burrito, 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend going for breakfast and getting the breakfast burrito.
Yep.
It was awesome. And then I got an iced coffee. I've been on an iced coffee kick, so I've just been sipping on that as we're walking around. We're gonna rent some bikes again today, but we had just eaten and I'm like, maybe we should walk a little bit before we just hop on a bike. So I think we're just gonna walk down, explore the Coligny Plaza, all the shops, restaurants, beach, and then maybe hop on some bikes this afternoon and kind of cruise around and check it out.
Yep.
Come hang out.
All right, day 2 of riding bicycles.
They do.
We're down here at Coligny Park right now, and we're gonna do our best not to get run over or run over any pedestrians. But we're down here by the beach. We're gonna go check the beach out and just see what Coligny Park is all about.
Yeah, we're super excited. It's definitely busier down here than yesterday when we were kind of cruising around, but we already walked around, went down to the beach a little bit, and then checked out the plaza. So I had to get on some bikes again,
That's
so we're
right.
just gonna go cruise around for the next couple hours.
Let's check it out.
So we made it home. We made it back to our Airbnb after we pretty much just biked all morning. Pretty much just spent, 3 or 4 hours just down in Coligny Park.
Just biking around.
Just biking. I am like already sore. I'm like already feeling it. But we just spent the whole morning exploring Coligny Park, the Coligny Park Beach, and just kind of like cruising all up and down the island on bikes. So
a few little back roads back there and seeing how the locals live.
You know us, we always got to find those like little hidden roads with like all the little charming houses and all that. Definitely the highlight of Hilton Head has just been biking. So if you come, definitely rent some bikes and just bike. It's so much fun. We got so lucky. We've had really pretty weather. The only thing we did notice, which I didn't know, is we went and explored Sea Pines yesterday, which Sea Pines has Harbour Town and everything like that. So we were actually biking. We were on our way to go to the Salty Dog Cafe. It's a really popular spot. It's a really popular restaurant. It's kind of at the tip of like the island, but it's in Sea Pines, and you can't access Sea Pines by bike. You have to go through car, and you have to pay like you get like a daily pass. So they don't unless you're staying in Sea Pines, you can bike all over, but you can't bike into Sea Pines. So that's the only thing I wanted to mention, because we got to the little entrance and then had to turn around. Yeah. But
you can rent bikes in there once you get in. They have little bike rental shops there.
You can, yeah, so. And you can bike all around. So that was the only thing where it was like, and then we kind of turned around, but there was still so much to see. Coligny Park was beautiful. Everything was blooming. It's springtime. Yeah. It's been such pretty weather. We've gotten so lucky with the weather. So after we got done biking pretty much all morning, we came back and just kind of like regrouped at the house. This one napped out for a little bit. And we just kind of chilled. We just kind of like regrouped, and then we went and had a kind of late lunch, early dinner.
Yeah.
It was probably 3 or 4 o'clock, and we went and checked out, what was it called?
Hudson's.
It was right on the water. It was highly recommended, super popular place in Hilton Head.
We were Googling earlier, like, what's the best places to eat, and Hudson's had like 10,000 reviews. It had a ton of reviews, and it was all good reviews.
Yeah.
And Hudson's is like, it's like outdoor eating. They had us eat outdoors at least.
Yeah,
and it's on like a dock on the marsh, on the water. And it's like a seafood
really cool
restaurant. They say they catch everything fresh. And I had some mahi.
Yeah, you had mahi, which was really good. We kind of shared. You got blackened mahi, and then I think it was like sauteed shrimp, and that was really good. And the hush puppies, I have to say, the hush puppies were awesome. They're like little, they're like little guys, but they're like the perfect. They were crispy on the outside, and then just like perfect on the inside. So they were really good. His fish was really good.
Fish was good.
And then just a really cool atmosphere place. Like we said yesterday, all these places on the water for sunset is like, I would imagine, super popular. Hudson, so get there early, because even when we got there at 3 or 4 o'clock, busy, super busy. So just kind of keep that in mind.
And as we were leaving, we passed the hostess table, and there was a wait then, and that was probably 4 o'clock.
Yeah, between 4 and 5. Yeah. So definitely popular, but super good food. So we wanted to kind of go early because it's our 10-year anniversary, and I wanted some pictures on the beach. It's been a few years since we've busted out the tripod and went and taken some pictures. So I just wanted to go get some pictures on the beach, enjoy our last night. This is our last night in Hilton Head. So I wanted to go get some pictures, soak in one last sunset on the beach, and just make the most of our last night. Yep. So we're going to do that. And then we've got the RBC practice round tomorrow, which is going to be awesome. And then we're hitting the road from there and cruising up to one more place on our little South Carolina coast mini road trip. So, but anyways, thanks for hanging out with us today. Thanks for hanging out with us in Hilton Head, and come catch the sunset with us. Yeah.
Okay, so we've made it out here to the golf tournament. So laid back, such a pretty day today. We just want to watch some guys play some golf today. Maybe talk to a couple.
Okay guys, so we just finished our last full day in Hilton Head. We pretty much spent the entire day at the RBC practice round, just like hanging out, walking around, exploring the course. We've never been. We've been down to it's the Players in Jacksonville, so we know that course like the back of our hands. So we came up here to the RBC. It worked out perfect that we could do Hilton Head and do the RBC practice round. And it was just so chill. It was so laid back. It was just a beautiful day too. It was awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. It's really cool just to see all, because we've seen these golfers, we always go during the rounds, and during a practice round, it's just more relaxed.
Yeah.
They'll sit there and talk to you. And,
yeah.
It's just cool to interact with these guys, a little bit more.
Yeah, it was super cool. And then my favorite spot was pretty much we got there super early, and I think we got like coffee and breakfast, and we just like posted up on one of the holes. I drank my coffee and we just hung out there for I don't know how long and just watched like players come through, sitting at like the little bench. So that was so much fun. And then we walked the whole course. Normally at the Players we don't walk the whole course, we just kind of pick some of our favorite holes. So super cool, definitely so much fun. If you're a golf fan, the RBC was
the
super
practice
fun.
round. Okay, so if you go to a practice round at the RBC, it's free shuttles. You got to park. You got to park at this park. So that's free. And then it's only $20 a ticket. So and you can just go all day.
I know, you can't beat it.
No.
Yeah, you can't beat it. It was like a no-brainer. I'm like, we're in Hilton Head the same week as the RBC. Like, we have to go.
Yeah.
So highly recommend it. But that pretty much wraps Hilton Head. Hilton Head, looking back at the past 2 days, it kind of was like a blur, but it was so much fun. We got so lucky. I don't think the weather could have been any nicer.
Yeah, it's been incredible.
The 2 days that we were here, it was absolutely perfect. But my favorite part, I have to say, about Hilton Head was just biking. If you come to Hilton Head, you have to rent bikes. The whole island is bikeable. Yep. So that was my favorite part, just cruising around on the bikes, exploring Coligny Park, and then Harbour Town. Sea Pines, yeah. Harbour Town and Sea Pines, eating all the seafood. So much good seafood. I mean, everywhere. There's so many restaurants we didn't have a chance. I had like a list, and just so many restaurants that we didn't have a chance to make it to. Just super cool. I loved the atmosphere. Felt like I was just biking in a Nicholas Sparks books all week. So super fun. But we made it to our next stop, our last spot of our little kind of mini road trip.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for hanging out with us and just kind of following us along as we explored Hilton Head.
Yeah.
We'll catch you in the next one.
See you in the next video.
Bye.